My partner and I recently came back from a very important trip, visiting my ancestral hometown of Aintab, nowadays known as Gaziantep, Turkey. It used to be a major hub for Armenians over the last 2,000 years. This is where my grandfather was born, and his father, Sarkis Balabanian, locally known as Balaban Hoca, who was a math teacher, a school founder, and a genocide survivor. Since the genocide in 1915 and a subsequent Armenian departure from all of southern Turkey, no one from my family has had any desire to go back. I grew up hearing stories about my great-grandfather and the larger Armenian community as a whole, about how they lived, about how they prospered despite not having the full rights as citizens, and finally, how they managed to survive despite being driven through the Syrian deserts towards the concentration camp of Deir Zor. And so we went to Aintab. We went there without knowing what we would find. We went there without knowing if we would be welcome at all, or if I should even mention that I'm Armenian, and that my family still considers itself Aintabtsi, Marashtsi, and Zeytunsi. Thankfully, the trip was successful, and at no point did I feel unsafe or unwelcomed. This, in large part, is due to the discrepancy between the official fabricated history that the Turkish government enforces upon Turkey, erasing all traces of recent Armenian history, compared to the Turkish inhabitants of the cities who know the stories of what happened, who know who lived in that quarter of the city that was largely untouched throughout the last century. In fact, it's the work of certain Turks from Aintab who are helping us learn about the forgotten Armenians of the city, about their trade, their masonry, their culture and family structures, and how their lives in the city were cut short. We were lucky enough to be introduced to Murad Ucaner by Professor Umit Kurt, who recently published his book, The Armenians of Aintab, outlining the story of the genocide within the context of the city. Murad, also an author, has helped Umit with his research and is doing his part in documenting Aintab's history. We spent a few incredible days in Aintab with Murad, with him touring us around, showing us everything that we could find that was relevant to Armenian history. And so, over the next few videos, I'm going to be sharing with you my recordings of the various sections of Murad's guided tour of Aintab. This includes walkthroughs of the Armenian Quarter, the market, the Hans, the famous Nazaretian House, the Surp Asazadzin Apostolic Church, and more. I hope you find these videos as informative as they were to me and to my family. Enjoy. So this is the Papirus Cafe, this is Nazaretian House.
Yeah, Nazaretian House.
This one.
Yeah, this one. I think
this is
stage first drink tea, then continue.
Please.
Look at that.
It's beautiful.
Çalışıyorum.
The wall inside.
Yeah, we'll go up there in a second. I might even do a scan. I mean, some of the like you can tell there's some of the painted facades. Yeah, this is quite a house. Quite a house. France.
Wow.
This is quite a house. So you can tell this is more
Small part of the
really,
house.
really.
It was divided 6 parts.
6 parts.
Yeah, behind that door, another part. Behind that building, another part. But after Republic, it was divided. This building was constructed at the 1852.
1852. 54.
This one is the 1894. Another building, 1885. This behind that door, I couldn't visit it since during the 20 years since owner of that house didn't give permission for me.
Why? Just
I am researched the history of this
you're
house.
asking too many questions. Okay. 20 years ago, nothing was being done here. This was empty.
Yeah, this cafe opened at 2001. Before that time, approximately 10 years empty. But between 1970s and beginning of the 1980s, a family lived this house. Before then, another family. during the 1940s, 1950s, used as a military building. Jandarma, do you know Jandarma?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jandarma building.
Yeah, you can tell this is a much more rich house because there's more detail, obviously more space. There's paint, like this is the original color, the blue.
Yeah. And this balcony is not, and stairs not original. It was constructed at the beginning
Oh yeah,
of
you
the
can tell. You can definitely tell.
1950s. Yeah, you can see a photograph at 1940s. That's fun.
Wow. Okay, so that's without the balcony. This
Yeah,
is
without balcony.
Yeah.
And also inner side, something like that we can see.
Yeah, we have to see. Beautiful. Yeah, this is a
Huge house.
this is a beautiful house.
Is this normal or is
So
it like
why-
really
normal,
wealthy?
normal.
Why were they so wealthy? What was their
Before
business?
genocide, in this house, minimum 30 people living.
Okay, I was gonna ask
Okay.
how many.
Since the Karanazar had 7 child.
And their families.
Yeah,
Okay.
Teşekkür ederim Mehmet Bey. Fiyatı.
Understand.
I really like this.
No, it's really
I'm
good.
really enjoying it. Is this an old thing or is it a new, the Menengic Cafe? Is it new? Like,
Not minimum 200 years. The people drink this.
because my family did not know it.
At that time, coffee is
It's expensive.
very
huh?
expensive.
Yes.
For this reason, they produced alternative of the
Right. So tea is one, the alternative, and also
tea in our houses or cafes entered at the end of the 19th century. Before the 19th century, nobody knows about
tea.
tea. Someone visited this house at the 1860s or 1870s. Visited this Karanazar. He served tea, Iranian tea. He writes his memories. We drink Iranian tea. The Nazar Aga's house. It's very important since they don't know anything about the tea. I recommend to read the Nazarians family stories.
this is the Nazarian family story or the Nazaretian?
Also at the Nazareth,
Also
since the same family.
Yeah.
Nazarians came this city middle of the 18th century from Iran.
From Iran.
At also exact city, Julfa.
Julfa. Oh, so they were the Julfa Armenians.
Most of the Armenian community came from originally Iran.
Yeah. So the Aintab community,
Aintab,
you're
yeah.
saying? Oh, really?
Yeah.
And did they come from Julfa or like Isfahan, the Julfa Armenians?
Yeah.
Let's go upstairs. Oh.
I think you noticed the states.
So yeah, I
This
wasn't.
one, Tajik. This one, Hayos.
In Arabic. Yeah.
Not Arabic, Armenian. D and G, Tajik.
Tajik.
Yeah, this one.
Hayos.
This one is the Muslim dates.
Yeah.
This one is the European date. And the dates are different, very different.
Right.
Yours, first one, this one, second, and third, approximately 4 years different. And also the shape of the soldiers, different.
So they finished the house in different years. I see. He's Muslim.
This one.
The painting.
Yeah,
This is
you
them.
can see 1913
Yeah.
Oh
and
wow.
P and S.
İnşer panos.
Libos Sarkisyan.
Libos Sarkisyan.
And this painted are shows the different figures. Some paints are from the holy books.
Yeah.
Some paints from the Constantinopolis. And also this building at the Paris.
Yeah, I was wondering what this was. This is a Paris building. Which, do you know?
I cannot remember, but I know what building. Most probably, if I made a mistake, a train station in Paris.
Station, okay. Interesting. There's also
And these are in Istanbul.
this is Istanbul.
And also the another one in Istanbul. And this one. This one is in Istanbul.
So this is the photos I was at. Like also these. Abdullah Hamid.
Abdullah Hamid is not the Sultan of Abdullah Hamid.
No.
It's the poet.
Poet, okay. So are these original? They had put it, okay. Mihat Pasha.
Murad Pasha also is the first writing the Ottoman
Constitution.
Constitution.
I see. How about these? This is
And
Yali
this is the
Dirim by
Yıldırım Bayezid. He was the concrete of this area for the Ottoman Empire.
Okay. So they're honoring different people. And where was their own? So this is their painting, their family painting. The family. You said there was a photograph outside.
Yeah. This one. There was a two photographs. At the bottom side, the Karamazar's portrait. On them, Mahmut Dai photograph. But new owner painted all of them. And also
Were there other things next to it?
It's the original.
Everything else is original, yeah.
It was painted at the 1920s.
Nice. How about all of this? This seems new also, maybe?
Most probably,
Most
after
probably.
the 1950s.
Yeah. It doesn't fit the style. Also, you said the green is a Islamic color, right? This room.
This room,
So maybe you can tell us also what the rooms.
this room is used as a living room for women. This room used as a Karanazar's official.
Official
The
visiting.
officer of the Persia and vice consul of the USA at that time.
I see.
And also, maybe you notice this inscription.
Yeah, this is Armenian here. Madonna and Irar, can't see. Kadiali, it's a little weird. Kadhana, no. Is it a prayer? Do you know?
According to Armenian, it's
Yeah.
Krapar.
Krapar. Okay, that's why it's hard to
Yeah.
read it. It's ancient Armenian.
Who entered this door find healthy and wealthy.
Wealthy. Okay.
And this painted not original.
Really?
Most probably it was painted at the 1930s.
1930s. So who painted this in the 30s? Why? Were they
Who occupied this building?
Yeah. They were living here then. And they painted
They lived approximately 20 years.
20 years. All of this is original.
Yeah, this one original.
Stuff like this. Yeah, this is very interesting.
Wine trees, this one.
Trees.
Yeah. And also the angel.
Yes, it's an
original.
angel. The other room also had this in this
Every
room.
corner.
Yeah. The wind is nice here. Like wind comes from there, goes out. What here? Was there anything in the middle in the entrance?
Entrance. And in Turkish we said A1.
A1.
And during the summer time, the people who live this house, they stay this
In this area because it's cooler.
used as a living room.
Living room. And this room?
This room most probably used as a bedroom.
Bedroom
Yeah.
to sleep. Okay.
And also the original architect style, no outside stairs. You can enter house and use the stairs.
Wow. Here, let's go to 1x here. Wow. Yeah, it smells bad in here. This is all new.
Yeah, original. It is room, not kitchen. Used as a room, bedroom or something like this. But after 1950s, it's returned kitchen, and also this one is a bedroom.
Yeah, smells like it.
Since the original shape of the houses, there was no inner side kitchen or inner side bedroom, restroom. All
Everything
of them,
outside. Yeah. Okay.
outside.
This was for the bedroom.
Yeah. For the beds, this
Balcony just for the summertime. The entrance was from inside bedroom. Thank you, Murad.
and also notice this iron.
Yeah.
This was the protection of the outer effects, and you notice the inner side.
Okay, yeah.
You can imagine what happened before the 1915. As I said, this part of the building constructed in 1854.
This is, you mean, after the Hamidian massacres and things, they were scared.
And the outer door
Yeah.
of the house approximately 4 meters high. But they need the
Extra layer of protection. Wow.
and we can see only this Armenian house upstairs.
Okay.
And you can imagine what happened before the genocide,
Yeah.
at the massacres times, and before the massacres, the Ottoman massacres.
Very good.
And also, this part of the house constructed in 1894, original shape not like this. East and west time, two balcony. These parts are added later.
Yeah, this balcony is fully new. The staircase is new. This staircase is new. This balcony is also new. That's the tour of the Nazaretian House. So, as I mentioned earlier in the video, I did actually end up doing a 3D scan of some of the rooms that Murad showed us. So, by doing a 3D scan, I was able to capture these rooms, capture this area, and preserve it in really dense 3D detail. This is also a 3D model that you can visit by going to the link in the description, the Sketchfab link, where you can look around a 3D model, and even if you have a VR headset, you can even walk around in the rooms and see it. The reason I did this 3D scan is it's actually a way to capture it as it looks today in 2022 to preserve it forever. It's a 3D spatial photograph. It's to be able to capture a place and to be able to revisit it later in the future. This is something that I do a lot, and I've done all around the world, and I'm very much interested in capturing a lot of Armenian cultural heritage and history, especially places that are perhaps not in good shape and have a high risk of falling apart over the next years or decades. So take a look, and thank you for watching.